Hello everyone. Today we shall be discussing Chapter 2 of Class 9th Science. Is matter around us pure? If you haven't seen our other videos, then please do check them as well. If you like them, then please give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. How do we judge whether milk, ghee, butter, salt, spices, mineral water and juice are pure? For any normal man, pure means no adulteration, that is, not mixing of any unwanted substance. We say that milk is pure if we get it from a reliable source. But for scientists, all these things are actually mixtures of different substances, therefore not pure. For example, milk is a mixture of water, fat, protein. Pure means that all the constituent particles of that substance are the same in their chemical nature. A pure substance consists of a single type of particle. In other words, a substance is a pure single form of matter. It should be noted that most of the matter around us exists as mixture of two or more components, like we discussed the example of milk, seawater, mineral, soil, spices, and other various examples discussed previously are all mixtures. Now let us discuss what exactly is a mixture. Mixture consists of more than one kind of pure form of matter known as a substance. Substance is something which cannot be further broken into its constituent particles by any physical process. As the definition goes, a substance cannot be separated into other kinds of matter by any physical process. Salt dissolved in water can be separated from water by physical process of evaporation. However, salt, which is sodium chloride, is itself a substance and cannot be separated by physical process into its chemical constituents. Therefore, substance cannot be separated into their other kinds of matter by any physical process. Let us discuss other examples. Sugar is a substance but it contains only one kind of pure matter and its composition is same throughout. Soft drinks and soil are not single substances. Mixtures contain more than one substance, like we discussed, milk, soil, spices, etc. Let us move on to type of mixtures. Depending upon the nature of components that form a mixture, we can differentiate type of mixtures. We shall do this with the help of an activity. Let us consider four groups A, B, C and D. Let us consider group A having 50 ml water and one spatula full of copper sulfate. Group 2 having 50 ml of water and 2 spatula of full copper sulfate. And let us consider group C and D having different amounts of copper sulfate and potassium manganate and common salt. After mixing all the components to form a mixture, we report the observations on uniformity in color and texture. Group A and B mixtures form uniform composition throughout. This is called homogeneous mixture of solutions. Example of such solutions can be salt in water, sugar in water, etc. Both the groups, that is A and B, had copper sulfate solutions, but intensity of color is different. In case of group A, we considered 1 spatula of copper sulfate, and in case of group B, we considered 2 spatulas of copper sulfate, as a result of which the intensity of color in both the solutions is different. Therefore, homogeneous mixtures can have a variable composition. Moving on to group C and D. Physically distinct parts can be observed and we can observe a non-uniform composition. These groups form heterogeneous mixtures. Some examples of heterogeneous mixtures can be mixture of sodium chloride, iron fillings, salt and sulfur, and oil and water. Let us now consider another activity. Let us consider four groups A, B, C and D. Group A consists of crystals of copper sulfate and water. Group B consists of 1 spatula of copper sulfate and water. Group C consists of chalk powder or wheat flour and water. And Group D consists of drops of milk or ink and water. All these are stirred properly with the help of a glass rod. We wonder, are the particles in the mixture visible? Direct a beam of light from a torch through the beaker containing the mixture and observe from the front. Was the path of light visible? We leave the mixture undisturbed for a few minutes and set up the filtration. Is the mixture stable or do particles begin to settle after a time? Let us carry out the filtration process. From the experiment carried out, we observe that Group A and B have got a solution, Group C has got a suspension, and Group D has got a colloidal solution. Down below is given the filtration process which was carried out during this activity. That is it for today's video, and we shall be discussing questions related to today's video in our next video. In our today's video, we discussed what are pure substances. We discussed what is a mixture and what are substances. We also discussed types of mixtures with the help of two activities. The first mixture being the homogeneous mixture, under which we have salt in water and sugar in water solutions. And the second mixture is the heterogeneous mixture, under which we have examples such as oil in water and mixture of sodium chloride, iron filling, salt and sulfur. If you like our videos, then please do give a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. Thank you.